it is weekend 2 of Galaxy's Edge opening, and it's me and Michelle from Happy Place Explorers. We're back, going back to Batuu. However, it is much different. It's very bright. It's much different than last weekend. Haunted Mansion's wait alone. I don't know what it is, but we are all sorts of backed up everywhere. So last weekend, when everyone was talking about how it is so not busy, this weekend is the exact opposite. So yeah, it turns out it's just a one weekend event. Yeah, it's over. The days of short lines at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge has come to an end. What are you excited to do today?
I'm really hoping to do the Cantina.
That's the big goal. The first time we were here, we were able to do lightsabers, which is awesome. Splash Mountain. We were able to do lightsabers, which was awesome. And we also did Falcon twice in a row. So now it's all about the Cantina, which we hear they're doing a little differently this time. They're now kind of doing a virtual queue because the line fills up right away. But if they do the virtual queue, we might have a shot to get in later in our reservation period. So fingers crossed, and we'll see what we can do. You can see Batuu off in the distance, Black Spire Outpost. Oh, they're letting us in already? Oh, well, this is gonna be very pleasant, it looks like. It's a gray wristband today. What do we got? Dressel? Not sure I know that.
Thank you. Thank you. You're all set.
Thank you. Going in early.
She said she liked my shirt.
Oh. We got a Captain Marvel 9 Inch Nails inspired shirt. Very cool. I am very surprised. It's 20 minutes before our reservation period and they're letting us in.
I don't know that we're getting in. I'm wondering if they're gonna hold us here.
Oh. I also, I kind of sort of want to walk past the Kyber Crystals just to see if people are doing the flashlight thing, and then internalize how badly I feel. So I'm sorry. We were told by a cast member on opening day to use the flashlight trick to find it. Thought that was something that everyone was going to be saying. And we don't know if that's the case anymore, but we appreciate you watching the video and liking the video. So thanks for being here with us, and we're sorry if we caused chaos. I know it's sort of hard to hear, but a big part of Galaxy's Edge is that this is actually one of the only areas where there's some sort of music playing in the background. They have a lot of bird noises, but like literally there's sort of like this heavenly John Williams inspired track.
There's one area that I found inside.
That also had music?
That played music, yeah.
Huh, we'll see if we can find it. So the only like large issue that you have when you first enter is if you're in any spot that isn't the 8 a.m. and we're only talking about the reservation system. If you're in any spot that isn't in the 8 a.m., the 2 overlap periods are like atrociously crowded, like really bad. And so once we walk in, it's gonna look like Falcon has a 75-minute wait, and then the Cantina and Lightsaber Alliance will be at like 4 hours. But it immediately slows down for Falcon after like the first hour. Like no one's in line for it anymore. And like we said earlier, we're gonna hopefully get into the Cantina just based on the reservation system that they have set up now. So fingers crossed. As we wait, we have about 5 more minutes until we can enter the land, and then we'll see what happens. When you start, it depends on where you enter, but when you enter in the later periods, you'll enter on the resistance side. And what this is like, it's the outskirts of Black Spire Outpost, and it's all wooded, like heavily wooded, and it has like rock spire stuff. We'll see in a second. But this is where the resistance has set up shop, as the First Order has also arrived on Batuu, which we'll get to a little bit later. Everyone's got their wrists up, including me. What's up? Now we are officially in the Resistance base. See, there's an A-wing over there, and then a full-size X-wing up there. And that will eventually be the entrance to Rise of the Resistance, which will open later this year. It's not open yet. Shell's on the move. And now you slowly start to exit the wooded area, and you can kind of see as Black Spire sort of comes into frame. Bright Suns.
A lot of credits. Gonna need them. Red Sun, bright sun.
There's a spire. And then we have...
So they're making everyone go.
Okay. So this is the entrance to the marketplace. It's giving you some perspective. They are making us go to the right, which is totally cool. However, that means there's just no way around it. Everyone's gonna go to Cantina. We're just gonna have to say a hope and a prayer. We pulled a fast one. So this is the marketplace. This is where all the small kind of gift shops are. You got the creature shop, the Toydarian toy market, any of the clothing shops, they're all here. This creature shop. We'll come back. We just gotta get to Cantina. And then you walk through the end and you go through Ronto's Roasters. This is where you can get the Ronto wrap and any of the jerky. You can also get, I believe, the popcorn here, but this is a giant pod racer engine that's cooking the meat. And they did a pretty good job with the concept art if you look at it in comparison. And this would be the grand reveal of the Falcon. I'm starting to lose Michelle. So this is where Falcon's line will get in. You enter Smuggler's Run right here, right in front of the Falcon, which, to be honest, looks so much more impressive. Oh, nice. Oh, there's the Cantina. It looks way more impressive right now. I don't know if it's, when we came the first time, it was extremely cloudy. And I wonder if that played a part into it, but in the sun, way more impressed. This is the line for the Cantina on the left here.
Where are you at?
Chris, where did we go to get a reservation?
For the Cantina's
Yeah.
accessible line right over here.
Okay. Alright, so the line, this is the line for the Cantina, this is the line for the Cantina registration, not even to get into the Cantina. The Cantina is full currently. So we're talking about 40, I don't even know what this line is. It goes all the way back. It's very far. So we'll try and walk. This is definitely the most busy I've ever seen Black Spire. If you look to our left, this is where you would enter for the Droid Depot. I guess as we wait for people to kind of die down here, we can walk through. So at least on the first day, Droid Depot didn't have a very long line. This is where you would go to check out. But if you go to the left, this is the physical room and you build everything. And you can see there's a long line. It's very different in the crossover period. But they have a full kind of assembly line of droids. You see that one. It's really well themed. They kind of just have parts going all on the ceiling. And then there's actually a little conveyor belt back there. Maybe we can see it. So there's a conveyor belt back there that you can see the parts come down, and what you do is you grab all the parts you want for your droid and you bring them back over here and assemble them at one of the stations. You also get just a DJ Rex if you want to do a pre-made. But this is, to me at least, this place looked the most like the concept art. Like literally the shot was in the concept art and like here it is in person. This is going to be the line to the right. This is Savi's workshop. This is where we built our lightsaber when we came here the first time. You can see it's wrapping around. Just to give you a perspective, the very first time we were here, we were right in this region here, where I'm pointing, and that, they said, was a 1.5 hour wait from about right there. So I would say what we were just looking at was probably about, I don't know, 4 hours maybe. We're back walking around. Michelle's waiting for the Cantina. We'll see what happens. I'm waiting in line now for Doc Ondor's. I want to check out how the Kyber Crystals are inside of it. Let's see if we can zoom in here. I was informed of an Easter egg.
Yeah, there's Easter eggs everywhere, but like that's one of them.
I'm excited. So on the side of this ship, you can see there's a 77, an 83, and then you said there's something. Oh, 80. So Empire. Okay, 77, 80, and 83. I can't see the 81, but those are actually the release dates, the release years of the original Star Wars trilogy, and you got them on the side of the ship. So if you happen to be passing by, check it out. That's right next to Doc Ondor's and Ronto Roasters. Alright, so we're walking into Doc Ondor's now. Let's let the camera adjust. You're greeted by these portraits. And then as we go to the left, you get the full reveal of everything. Oh. And here's all the different Kyber crystals. So you see, you got green, blue, yellow, white, purple, violet, depending on who you talk to. Do you know, with the holocrons,
Yes.
if you get the black crystal, if it still plays the character in the Jedi holocron, or do you literally have to buy the Sith holocron?
I'm sure. No.
You have to buy both.
You have to buy both of them? So what happens if you put a red one into the group?
That's an excellent question, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes. How do we do
You know
this?
how to open it, right?
I don't.
No, that's all right. I do.
Well,
It's the one thing I can't.
that's excellent. All right, so we're going to.
All
This
right.
is the
Go ahead
Jedi holocron. We'll put the red one in.
and go ahead and shove it.
Okay.
And now you notice the pressure points right here and right here.
Yes.
Go ahead and tap both of them at the same time.
No, I wanted to try to get a different
Okay.
shape.
No, these two.
These two, yes.
Okay. Oh, so then Yoda comes over. So no, you would literally need to do both. What a bummer.
I don't know. That's still like a
I mean, it's awesome. It's
Isn't it,
just it's $100 of holocron.
It is, isn't it?
It is.
Depends on how much you like holograms.
I know. Oh my.
I've been
Yeah.
here since 2.
You've been here since 2?
Well, not here. I have my other friend here, and then we keep rotating.
Okay. So it's interesting though. You don't actually need. You can just put it up to the light, and then it'll see what's inside.
Yeah, 2 people in front of me.
Oh, they got them? Very nice. Well, good luck. All right, so that's our update on the red Kyber crystal with the black Kyber crystal. So there's now somebody over here, but they still don't stop you from doing it. This guy said he's been here since 2 and doing it, so you can still check everything. Also, you don't actually need a flashlight to do it. There's a little LED light above it. I hope you could see it before. I wasn't looking through the camera. And that will literally, it shows you directly into the crystal. So, all that said, you 100% can check what's inside of the thing just by using the case. So it definitely doesn't ruin anything for anybody. So that's the official update. And over here's a cool Easter egg from the comic books. In the first Galaxy's Edge comic book, Han Solo and Chewie are going to capture a baby Sarlacc, and for Doc's Den of Antiquities, and this is the physical thing that they capture. So this is baby Sarlacc. It is sort of disgusting. I don't even see it, but those are literally like hair follicles. So if you ever wonder what a Sarlacc looks like, actually it's innards. You can see the inside of it is glowing. So, pretty awesome. Some sort of creature in here. Here's Palpatine's cane, something cool I saw originally. It feels really heavy, and it definitely is. Oh, it's like kind of like a metal. You can see it's a little scuffed up there. It's like a metal cane. It feels very cool though. Some other Sith relics. The dark side robes. Here's Palpatine's robe. These are the actual, like, legit lightsaber cases. So when you do build your own lightsaber, they give you a case, and it's totally fine. But this is much, much more heavy duty. It's almost like it's a big jean type of fabric, and what's the price on this? So it's $50, $49.99. But you can see it has like really, like, the aesthetic of it is pretty awesome. I kind of want it, but I don't know. I spent enough money at Galaxy's Edge. If you look along the top is where all the Easter eggs are in Duck Ondors. There's full, like, taxidermy Wampa. Somewhere up there is the Ark of the Covenant. I just have to find it. I think it might be... Here, I'm gonna go to the middle of the room. Oh, there's that big holocron. And I wonder if that's what at Celebration they were putting people's messages into. I don't see anything playing out of it though. Alright, so Doc Ondors, this is Doc right here. He's probably, in my opinion, the most impressive animatronic in Disney. Oh, there he is. Hi, Doc. I don't want to take away from him too much, but if you look up at the top, you can kind of see there's a whole bunch of blasters up there, which is pretty awesome. I didn't notice that the first time. I know a lot of people were asking for that. Disney has a policy where they don't sell any sort of prop guns, or, well, I mean, you could say weapons, but lightsabers are technically a weapon, so. A whole bunch of mounted creatures from the Star Wars universe. Even an IG-88 sort of esque droid is up there. While I continue to debate buying a holocron. $50. I'm like, I have spent too much money here. And the worst part about it is I just learned that you literally need both the Jedi and the Sith holocron in order to make it, like, work. So for me to actually use the black Kyber crystal, I have to get a Sith holocron, which is $50, and then every other Kyber crystal I have would need the Jedi holocron to work. What a disappointment. Alright, sorry guys, I couldn't do it. I couldn't justify spending $100 on the holocrons. Sorry. But I apologize, I couldn't justify spending another $100 on 2 holocrons that really only just show what is like sound bites from the trilogy, from the movies with the Kyber Crystals. So, also in other interesting news, we learned that the Cantina reservation line is just unreal. It's not even feasible. So Michelle waited for probably a good 25 minutes, and then they just came around and told everybody what?
The wait list is full.
So,
and that was 30 minutes into the land.
Yeah, and it wasn't like anybody was getting in anyway. The line stretched. I can't even believe how far back the line stretched.
It was exactly 5:30. We got in at 5. At 5:30 we were full. Wait list is full.
That's full. So I guess we can try walking by later, but I fully accept that we're probably not going to Cantina today. We're gonna walk over to...
It says 40 minutes.
It just said 15. What happened? Galaxy's Edge is fine. we shouldn't downplay it because we got a really good experience our first time, but I've got to be honest, it is not playing out the same as it has played out in the past. The first day we came here, it was like no wait for anything. Today is wait for everything, including Falcon, at the periods when it should be 15 minutes. Currently the wait is 40 minutes, so unless the ride is down, everything the second weekend has had a ridiculous wait. It is 7:15.
Yep.
Alright, we're gonna try going on Falcon. More views of the Falcon. Sun's starting to get awfully low. Look, you can see Big Thunder in the background. Well, that's not right.
Well, but it kind of blends in with the spire.
Looks like the spires? That's fair. Oh my gosh. Alright, so it's a really good example. Last time we did this queue, nobody was in it. And this is what it looks like when everybody's in it. We only got Gunner. We'll never be pilots. Oh, look at this. It's still a mess in here though. It looks nothing like what they originally envisioned. It's packed. Here it is. Here's the booth. We're about to go in. They don't give you enough time in here.
Just a little more.
Fire the Apu! Now gunners, shoot the cargo free! Their pilot
Oh, here we go!
Good work!
Nice!
Well, my friends, that could have been much. What now?
Oh!
That's going to work.
Those stormtroopers are posing for a picture. I doubt Kylo Ren would be cool with that, Michelle. I doubt Kylo Ren would be cool with that.
I don't know. He seems conflicted.
Well, the crowds don't look that bad, but it really is so much worse than opening weekend. What's your big takeaway from weekend 2?
Weekend 2?
Yeah.
That we were very lucky to be able to come on
Opening day.
Opening hour.
Great. If you have a reservation system for the early hours, then that's like the time to go. You'll get into some reasonable stuff. But man, it is rough today. We didn't. Wait, hold on. That's the woman in the Resistance outfit there. That's somebody. That's like the main character of the land. I gotta look up her name later. You can see her. She's behind it with the blue hair. Yeah, she's like the land's main character. She's interacting with that kid. There she is. Starting to look a little concerned. There's stormtroopers over there.
She just had that little girl go do something.
What's the little girl going to do? Oh. Oh no. That didn't work. Alright. We're keeping track of the First Order from a distance. Well, you gotta be a sentry, right? I can't be. We can't all be. Okay, she's coming up. I haven't officially been introduced to you yet.
Hi, Moradi.
Moradi, nice to meet you. Member of the Resistance.
Michelle, nice to meet you.
We saw you send at one point you sent somebody in a special mission.
Yes.
What was the plan?
She was supposed to evade the
It worked. I think she did. Yeah. I heard there's a secret project going on that's not officially ready yet.
Not yet.
But soon.
Very soon. Are you excited?
Very, very
join the
excited.
Resistance?
Oh, absolutely. But we're already part of the team.
Good. I didn't expect anything less.
Let's get a blend square up.
First Order sympathy on you.
No. Well, stay hidden, stay safe.
I'm doing my best and I'm right where you best.
Yeah. You're definitely dressed for stealth. Well, say hi to Ray.
And if they ask who I am, you never say.
No, absolutely not. Yes.
Inspires me too.
You as
Cheer
well.
with resistance. Now when I say ignite the spark, do you know what to say?
No.
Light the fire.
Oh, I love it. Okay.
All right.
Ready?
Ready? Ignite the spark.
Light the fire.
There you are.
I love it. Thank you. Well, that was awesome. She talked to us forever. I hope that got picked up on the camera.
That was so cool.
That just like made our day. That was like the turning point of the day. We were like kind of like, we're like, oh, well, we didn't do as much.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was so cool.
It was. Well, I mean, that's gonna do it for today, for day 2. Thanks for watching. It's been fun. We learned a lot. We did a lot we didn't do last time, I think, which is a big deal. And really, we're just gonna keep bringing as much video content of Galaxy's Edge as possible to you guys. So subscribe, stay tuned, check out all of our social media posts, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. We're excited to have you along on the ride, and until next time, we'll see you in the happy place.